Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. Continuing onto the next chapter-ish of the main scenario quest here. When I got a little taste of two new areas, see where we get sent next. We technically had a choice for which order to do those two areas in, so might have more choices. We will see. Divine Intervention. The Fortune Steward looks as though he has something to say. Ah, Master Sin. My lord the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Artoiro and Lord Emanelaine. If you would remain here for a moment. Yep. We had quite the adventure with both of them. Went and dealt with some problems. Earning our keep and all that. Alright.
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Emanelaine's life. Aye, he told me everything. I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Forton. You've won us much honor, my friend.
My lord.
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
Oh boy.
What? Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavens Ward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. An exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail. How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
Not ideal. Not ideal. Though you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are those who will never be swayed. Men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your successes, even as we celebrate them. 'Tis like that one such member of House Zamiel is manipulating Sir Grinno, for he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. He may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I am quite certain his masters know better. Yet the truth will avail us not if we cannot prove their innocence. You would do well to speak with Sir Himric at the congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly. He will know more of these charges. Alright. Who were they talking to? What's the situation? What are we working with here? The whole idea of going over there was to get information and such, so. That's what they were expected to be doing. Okay. See, he's over here. So we get to a teleport. Foundation. That'll work. Politics. Alright. Running. I don't know how they feel about us charging in here. That's what we're doing, though. Hey. It has been too long, Arctic. Would that this visit came under happier circumstances. You come to plead for Master Afno and Mistress Tataru, I take it. Yep. Word of their detainment reached us while I was delivering my report on the Vanu Primal. Truly, I know not which is the more ludicrous, these charges or that flying feathered whale. That Sir Grunau's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is a knight of the Heaven's Ward. I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeachable. I have not the authority to challenge their actions. For all the signs I've done, fighting the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us defend the steps of faith and drive back the Dervanian horde, and for proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there naught we can do? I fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat. But of course. In a trial by combat, sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Afanam and Mistress Tataru will be expected to face Sir Grunau and a second of his choosing, another knight of the Heaven's Ward, most like. That's not a great matchup. Two of them, by the Fury. That can hardly be considered fair. Master Alphino's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mr. Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill, which will be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Lest you doubt, I'm ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I am sure is Lord Hushfont. But all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, and mayhap in the realm at large. I do my best. Then it is settled. I'll visit Master Alphino at once, and inform him of our intentions. Artek, meet me at the tribunal when you have made ready. Till then, my friend. Oh. That's a much better matchup. He's up there. We can work with this. Other question is, does it matter which job we go in with? Probably not too much. Tribunal. Let's keep with the samurai for now. They're all good. Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Holonic Inquisitory Doctrine. Yeah. Listen carefully, Artek. When the trial begins, the petitioner will be asked to restate his charges, and the accused invited to respond. Then, in accordance with the law, they'll be asked to restate their request for a trial by combat. Once the High Adjudicator acknowledges Mr. Tataru's right to name a champion, that is when you must make your entrance. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on Sir Grunau's face when he sees his true opponent. It will be priceless. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands, and I shall cheer so loud you will wonder how you could ever have contrived to doubt yourself. Now, are you ready? Level sync. Divine Intervention. 52. Got to level 51 at least. Proceed. Should in theory be doable with all classes. Even healers can do damage and such. And live. And do stuff. Tanks. Hey guys, how's it going? Not good? Oh boy. Trial.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Grunau, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grunau de Zemile, brother of the Heaven's Ward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
Let the accused step forward. Alfino Leveilleur, Tataru Taru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grino's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alfino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge, and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru Taru, am innocent of this charge, but I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
It's definitely a system.
Render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous, and cast down the wicked.
His weapon spins too. Alright. Let's see what Alphino can do here too. Should be great. He's gonna support us. Let's teach what we can do. This is fine. Okay, come here. We got a one-on-one kind of system we're doing here. I'll do nice. Let's get some healing going. That's it. Enough of our tricks. I was in trouble. You're the chain.
I've got you now. Down with you!
Yep. Big concerning. Hold on a second. Oh, nice coverage on that. Ow. Got the chains going again, huh? No, 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 no. Heal going. Fully charge that. There you go. I mean, we won. The Fury has spoken. Alfino Leveilleur, Tataru Taru, you are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive of her wisdom and see justice wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners accused, go forth in peace. Delivered from an untimely demise yet again, My thanks, as always. Yep. Okay. Typically, this wouldn't be a problem for them, since there's not normally me around. Like, they really didn't think that would happen. Not the best play by them, trying to mess around with this. By the Fury, what a splendid victory! To see how you strove in the face of adversity, two brave young souls bound together by the puissant bonds of camaraderie. Why, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with a humble token of mine admiration. Pray receive of me this chocobo whistle. Ooh. Chocobo whistle. With it, you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. Okay. Like that one? Any manner of black chocobo. Alternatively, just the ability to fly around. Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. What say you, Arctic? Will you take her for your steed? Lord Hachafant, chocobos are prohibited in the supreme sacred tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. Fair enough. Is Black Chocobo Whistle. Small handcrafted whistle that emits a unique high-pitched tone, similar only to a black chocobo trained from birth to recognize and respond to the sound. Use some of your personal black chocobo. And also, an ether compass, which does something. Or maybe it doesn't. Hard to say. Ether currents now available. Ether currents. Collection expanded. Ether compass acquired. And new thing. If you obtain a black chocobo, when riding this mount, you'll have the ability to fly, provided certain conditions have been met. To fly in a given region, you must first find and attune to all local ether currents. In order to attune to some ether currents, you need to complete certain quests, where most can be discovered via exploration. To aid you in this endeavor, you have also obtained an ether compass, which will provide you with both the bearing and distance to the nearest ether current upon use. The compass can be found under Collection in the Duty section of the main menu. To review progress, select Travel from the main menu, followed by Ether Currents. That's the whole system. Okay. And Collection. You've added an item of interest to your collection. Other such keepsakes found in your adventures will be stored here. You'll at any time should you wish to reflect on your past deeds. So, Duty, Collection, Ether Compass. No nearby currents. Okay. That's gonna be a whole thing here. Let me just put that on right here. Perfect. That'll be helpful. We've got this. Can now summon Black Chocobo mount. We have Company Chocobo here. What would that be? Enter Mount Guide. The Black Chocobo and the Matchstick armor. In theory, we should be able to fly with both, I would think. We'll see. Hutchfont. Disclosure. Next thing. Lord Hutchfont thinks you could do with a well-deserved rest. Black Chocobos are all well and good. The true reward for your efforts is the exoneration of your comrades. It shall be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, pray return to Prince Manor. The Count has done so already, and will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. Okay. Sounds like a plan to me. Can't use mounts in town anyway, so. I'm going to go just all around and see what there is. Here. I'm going to explore the whole zone first. That'd be a reason to do so. I'm fine with that. Welcome, Master Sin. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yep. Very good. Halone smiles on us yet again, Masterson, guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess, I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess, you understand. I really knew the strength of your opponents. You do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. Besting 2 of the Heavens Ward while the city's elite looked on, by the Fury, anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you will surely do so from now on. Indeed. We're a pretty big deal. My lord! Next emergency! We've just received a message from the Vault. His Eminence, the Archbishop, requests the presence of Master Sin. An invitation from the Archbishop. What an honor. He's a pretty big deal. A personal summons is indeed a great honor, and given recent events, you would be wise not to delay. Go, Master Sin. We shall speak anon. A priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him, and he will escort you inside. Okay? Sounds like a plan. And exit. There, that way. We should just run in. No real closer teleporting. Go up the big steps with all the statues. Straight up the middle. Except for here when we can't go straight up the middle. We got a whole bit there. That's alright. Quest is on this side, we'll run this way. Good enough reason. Hey, priest. We are honored to receive you, Master Sin. This way, please. Yep.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise. I am Thorin VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies. You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate, but as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyrin?
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavens Ward were in receipt of erroneous information. Sir Grino has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain. That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence? As you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position. Now, tell me, young man, what do you know of the Asians?
A fair bit.
Much and more, I shouldn't wonder. Being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them. Have entertained them as guests, even. Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power, that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet. Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict. And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the Warrior of Light. If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
Okay. At least it went better than our last meeting with a country ruler. If he would have just keeled over dead there for any reason, we would be able to get off scotch-free by being stronger than everyone else in the country. Got it. Alright, there you go. Whee! Okay. See if we can make much more progress with the whole destroying the Asian Souls business. We gotta get the team back together first, though. Most likely. Okay. And it looks like they have gone out since they are talking here again. Back in the manor. Quest says Alphino's here. Hey guys. Welcome back.
There you are. I confess, I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you?
Oh, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced.
Oh yeah, and this.
By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Asians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well. We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you. When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Rauburn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate!
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orshafon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Raoban.
Yep. Just gonna march on in there. Deal with it. Sounds like something we would do. And some XP. Money. Flame General Affairs. Okay. Rescue. Also, it's requiring level 51 now. Notable. Let's see. We keep getting experience here. If we fall behind, it might be prudent to just stay with 2. We'll see how we feel. We do have 54, almost 55. 54 and a half-ish. If it's just now getting to 51, should be alright for a while. Plenty of XP to go around. And also, a little bit of XP from the regular quests, too. The main ones are given the majority of the XP, though. Nice big chunks. I also need nice big chunks of XP per level here, though, so... we will see. Rescuing even more allies. Next time. Goodbye.